Yes, YouTube fam, what is good? How are you all doing? And welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to be reviewing Wukong in the top lane. Right, so what does he do? Stone Skin is passive. Wukong gains 5 armor and generates 0.5% max HP per 5 seconds. These bonuses are increased by 50% for 5 seconds every time he or his clone hit an enemy champion or jungle monster with an attack or ability, stacking up to 10 times. So you just become pretty tanky, right? You get a lot of armor. Crushing Blow, the Q, Wukong and his clone's next attack gains 75 range, deals additional physical damage and removes 10% armor for 3 seconds. The ability's cooldown is reduced by half a second every time Wukong or his clone hits an enemy with an auto attack or ability. Pretty self-explanatory. The W, Warrior Trickster. Wukong dashes and becomes invisible for 1 second, leaving behind a stationary clone for 3.25 seconds. The clone attacks nearby enemies Wukong has recently damaged and will mimic his ultimate, each dealing 35% of his normal damage. This is a bit more to this one, alright? So, when you use the W, anyone that you recently hit, your clone, if they're in attack range of your clone, the clone will hit them, and then whenever you use your ultimate, the clone will do the ultimate as well, okay? Nimbus Strike. Wukong dashes to an enemy, sending out clones that mimic the dash to up to 2 additional enemies nearby. Each enemy struck takes magic damage. He and his clone gain 40% attack speed for 5 seconds. So it's pretty much, that's what you use to close the gap, right? It's a good gap closer, gets you a little bit extra damage off, attack speed is decent. The ult, right? This is the fun bit. The R, Wukong gains 20% move speed and spins his staff, knocking up nearby enemies for 0.6 seconds and that take max health physical damage over 2 seconds. This ability can be recast a second time within 8 seconds before going on cooldown. So what you want to be doing is make sure you drop the clone before you ult, because then you get 2 ults off, right? Obviously the clone does less damage, but you get 2 of them. Right, that's it. That's it. That's his kit. There's no more to it. Right, let's get into the build. Right, so you want to start Doran's Blade or Doran's Shield normally, and you want to get a health bar, right? So first back, you want to pick up a Sheen and you want to get boots, right? You want to get the Sheen as early as possible, because with the Q, you end up getting, it's just a crazy good power spike for Wukong, okay? So that's really what you're going to be looking to get in first back. You want to get Divine Sunderer. That is, I know I've seen people going with like Eclipse and going to Talented Wukong. I personally feel this is a much more reliable build, okay? So you want to get Divine Sunderer. You can get Ravenous Hydra. I think it's pretty good. It works really nicely for the extra damage, and the ult gives you a little bit of sustain. It's not a bad item, okay? Then you want to get Black Cleaver, because it gives you armor shred. You already shred armor with the Q, so having the extra armor shred, you get a lot of attacks off pretty quickly with Wukong. It works out really, really nice. Okay? You can stack it quick. Sterak's Gauge is just another one of those items that is just a pretty standard bruiser, you know, sort of a little bit tanky, good damage. It's a great item, okay? Then you want to go either Merc Treads or Ninja Tabby. Again, Wukong's much better into heavy AD comps, so you probably want to be getting Tabby because he gets the armor with his passive as well. Okay, so he's much better into AD comps because he shreds armor. So Tabby's a good pickup, and Death's Dance for the sustainability. You're not going to get popped. You're going to be able to get in the fight. You've got the armor. It works out again. Another just a solid item, but you can get a GA if you prefer. Abilities, you want to max the Q first for the damage, okay, for lane. Then you want to go with the E, the dash. Then you want to go with the W, and obviously we take the ult as and when we can. Now, with all this information in my brain, let's see what we can do in a game. Right, look, guys, as we're getting into this game, I'm going to, full disclosure, or I've got a few things I need to confess. This took me about 5 or 6 Wukong games to get one that wasn't dreadful, okay? He's not in a good place at the minute. There's a reason you don't see a lot of Wukong, I have discovered. I wasn't sure if he just wasn't getting any love because people didn't know how to play him, or if he's bad. It turns out he's not that strong. This is, like I said, this is the 5th or 6th game, and also I have no idea, after watching it back, I have no idea what sound OBS was picking up when I was playing this game, but there were some mad sounds going on in the background, right? So I've had to, we're going to mute the whole video, the whole gameplay is going to be muted, so it's going to be me and the flipping chilled out sexy vibes going on in the background, but I'm sorry, all right? I'll do better next time. But look, this game sucked as well, okay? We went positive and we won, right? But the game was boring, bro. I hate playing top lane. For some reason, it's the only lane that I never seem to be able to do well at. I can play mid fine, I can play ADC support fine, and I play jungle well pretty comfortably at low level, right? At low elo, like bronze, silver, gold, you know? But like, normally the jungling's okay. But we get a nice trade off on the J, so I'm waffling, and then the Kane's turned up. We get the nice and we dash in, we hit the Q, and then we clone out, but the Kane has now arrived. I've wasted flash there. I know they both got flash up, all right? In hindsight, I probably should have turned around on the Jace, because Wukong's still got okay damage, and Jace is squishy. So I should have used the E, should have turned around instead of like dashing to the Kane thinking it was going to send me forward somewhere, even though he's on top of me. I should have just turned around, maybe tried to blow the Jace up a little bit, Maybe I could have got something out of it. I don't know. Okay, so we'll pick up the longsword. It's not ideal. Oh, this is not an ideal start, lads. I'm going to be honest. Okay, I was lucky, or I was blessed this game that we had a twisted fate. The Jason just sniped me out of nowhere. Right, he just hit me with a kill, and now I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed. It doesn't do much damage at the minute, but it's just irritating. So I can see it coming as well. You see the little laser beam that he drops, so I know it's on the way. So we'll get a trade off. He wins these trades early game. Like pre-Sheen, Jace is tough to deal with. I found him very, very tough to deal with. He's very, he does a lot of damage, okay? He does do some good damage. So again, I'm not sure. When you win your clone, I know that he's already tried to hit me, right? But I feel like if you use the clone, it should mean that it hits the clone instead. I don't know, it's a bit confusing. I get hit by that as well, but the TF's pinged that he's on the way. Right? Thank God for that. So we'll jump in, we'll hit the combo, we'll do the EQ, and then we'll just clone out. We'll use the invisibility to our advantage. We'll clone out, walk towards the bush. We know that he's going to chase us because he's got no chance of getting him otherwise. He hasn't got flash. And we'll just secure the kill, right? So a nice run from the Twisted Fate. Now, the Twisted Fate this game had some beef with the jungler, right? Look, you'll see it now, I'm pretty sure, coming up in chat. Look, fucking jungler. Bro, I don't know what his problem was. Lee Sin's getting Dragon Mate, it's fine. I don't know, he just seemed to have some sort of an issue. I don't know what it was. I couldn't get my head around it. I've wasted TP there. I told you, I suck at top, all right? I've wasted TP because the wave's not pushing into me. So there's no reason for me to teleport, to be honest with you. I can just run back to lane, no problem. But we'll get him. We'll get a nice little combo from him there. We've got the Sheen now, so I'm feeling good about fighting. We'll get him caught between us and the clone, and we'll ult, which means he gets hit by our ult, gets hit by the clone's ult, so he's taking extra damage. He's one shot and he's flashed over the wall, okay? We know that he's flashed over the wall, there's nowhere else for him to be. I don't know how he's got flash up yet. How long? Well, we're 7 minutes in, okay, makes sense. And the TF's, again, the TF's on the way. This TF's pretty decent. His roaming's nice. Jason's going to go over there, and it doesn't matter. All right, the TF's on the way. Hit him with a card. Throw the little three bad boys out at him. It's an easy kill, and we'll just make our way back up to our lane. All right, again, the Twisted Fate is really the only reason that we've had anything going on this game, because I have spent hours trying to get a fucking Wukong game, and I've hated every second of it. Full disclosure, I've hated every single second of playing this champ. Zero chance anyone should. I'm going to tell you that now before we even get to the end. Don't play this champ. He sucks, right? He's really bad. Maybe if you're a high level player, he does some stuff, right? But at the minute, Wukong's not good, man. And honestly, it wasn't even that fun. I don't know what's going on. I had a miserable time playing every game that I played, and really including this one. Like, it wasn't. I get the Twisted Fate's been roaming, so we've got a couple of kills that we've been involved in and stuff like that. He's coming back. The Lee Sin's here as well. So we've got a nice little run from the boys. I'm gonna take that kill, mate, to be honest. I'm just gonna have it. I'm having a miserable time, right? I'm just gonna take that kill. I'm gonna hit him with a Q, and I'm gonna carry on farming. All right, thanks for the roam, lads. I appreciate it. But the Twisted Fate, really, like I say, was the only reason that we had anything going on this game, because I was having a boring time. There's something about top. You're sort of on your own. You're out of the way. Generally, the team just forget about you. So if you go behind, you're kind of fucked, which with me in top lane, that normally happens because I don't know what to do. It's a bit tough. All right, I don't mind playing any other lane. And in theory, mid and top shouldn't be that different. In theory, you're still just 1v1 in a lane. I get top's obviously top side, so you are more out the way, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel, I don't know. It doesn't feel the same. It sucks. So I just hit this Jace with my full combo, and somehow he's won that trade. I don't know what's happened, but his Jace has absolutely finessed me there. Like I said, I know Jace is bursty, but he's hit me with I've hit him with everything, including ult, and he's just gone like, yeah, no, just Q, and he's hit with another Q. And at this point, I'm getting annoyed, very fucking annoyed dealing with this Jace, because he keeps hitting me with these flipping Qs, and it's so easy to predict when they're coming, but for some reason, I'm not dodging them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I can see it. He's dropped his little laser, the little barrier, and I can see he's shooting through it, but for some reason, I still just stand there and just take it, and I don't know why. So, look, we'll get the cannon. I think I'm allergic to cannon minions, to be honest, guys. I think I'm allergic to. I never seem to be able to get them. Whenever I'm laning, and even if I'm jungling. How did that go through the barrier, by the way? Did you just see that? That did not go through his little speed boost thing. That Q. I'm not having it. That didn't happen. By the way, right, so we're in the fight now. I want to get on top of him again to ult, but I didn't press it. So I flashed on top of him, and instead of pressing R, I've just let him run off. But again, the Twisted Fate is here. So we are now, what is it? Is it all 4 of the kills that we've been a part of? Twisted Fate's also been a part of. Yeah, on my tripping. And they're all on Jace. I'm pretty sure the Jace is 0-4 off the top of my head. And all of this has come from the Twisted Fate. And he's running at me again, right? I've shit my pants now. I've seen that barrier appear, and I know I'm about to get hit, so I'm just going to run. I don't want any of this smoke. But they have said in chat, the opposition have just said that Kane's AFK. So I'm now, praise the Lord, I've at least got a win. It means that I haven't got to stress so much about trying to get a really good game. I can just try and show a little bit of what Wukong does. That should have hit me, all right? I'm just lucky that he missed. And I'm going to come, I'm just going to take that kill. Yeah, I didn't hit, I just hit with the Q. We've got the Sunder, we've got the nice little damage buff from it. We've finished Mythic. I'm just going to hit him with the Q. So I'm going to start walking down here. We're going to drop the pink ward. You should be picking up pink wards, boys, okay? If you're not, you should be picking up pink wards when you can. I'll come down. I'm obviously too slow, right? I'm shit. And they've FF. Let's fucking finish this up. Now, I can only assume that what I'm about to say is not surprising at all. But look, I'm going to... Look at the ratings. Have a look at the ratings, okay? Look, split push. He's only going to get 3 out of 10 on split push. Wukong's not going to remotely compete with the likes of like a Yorick or a Nasus or a Tryndamere. But you know those champs that are just like, you see him in the game, or even a Scion, you see him in the game and you think this is going to be so annoying, right? He's not one of those. Now, front line, we're giving him 6 out of 10 for front line. He's a good engaged champ to maybe like jump to the back line, get some good damage off and stuff like that. But I don't think Wukong's big enough as a champ to be able to be the only one that does that. You've got champs in the game such as like an Amumu and Leona. You've got Rammus. You've got some champs that can frontline on their own. You don't need other people there to back them up to be in everyone's face, right? Wukong's not that guy. 3 out of 10 for fun. I had a miserable... It could be my bias, right? I hate playing top lane. It's by far my least favourite role. So there is a strong chance this is just my bias against this lane. But I didn't enjoy playing Wukong at all. Or I didn't enjoy playing him at all. And difficulty is only going to get a 4 out of 10 because I think once you understand the fundamentals... I played him a lot before. Like before... I don't know, years ago, I used to play him like relatively often. I had a good friend of mine, sorry Gaz mate, but your champ sucks now. But we used to play him quite a lot and there's not really a lot to him, to be honest. So I think that's pretty much it. All right, he's only getting a 4 out of 10 difficult. Should you be playing him? Most definitely not. He's not in a good spot at the minute. He's very, very weak. He doesn't offer enough at all by comparison to other top lane champs. All right, so look, people, let me know what you want me to see do next. Like I say, Gaz, mate, I'm sorry, but your boy is not good anymore. You need to pick up someone else. Okay, look, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you later, boys, all right? Peace.